Welcome back. We've got another video for you, this time focused on the MCU character of the Hulk, and we're wondering, has he been wasted?
It's actually such a big thing in the Marvel fandom that there's just this consensus that like everyone doesn't like Hulk now just because of what they've done with the character. I'm one of those people.
You don't like him anymore?
Look, if I get straight into it.
What was your point when like you disconnected from him?
Professor Hulk. I loved him in Ragnarok.
So Endgame?
Yeah. I loved him in Ragnarok. I liked him in Infinity War as well. Even though he got beat up, but like...
I think Infinity War was when he broke up for me.
Really? But
I think Ragnarok he was harmless. But in Infinity War, when he comes in, sure it's to show that Thanos is like that guy.
Yeah, it really did a good job.
But like he never comes back from it. The last time we saw Hulk, he got beat the shit out of and refused to fight again.
Yeah, of course. And it's like, the whole argument was he scared? Not really.
The directors, what they said was like, he just, he's tired of being...
Yeah.
I don't get that sense in Ragnarok or in Infinity War.
No, I get a sense in Ragnarok that he doesn't like what Banner does and what Banner uses him for. And even when he had control in like Age of Ultron, he had control of the body. And he's like, I'm here, fuck, I'm gone. You know what I mean? He just left. That's legit what he did.
I think
he didn't get back control again for 2 years.
Yeah, I think he left though because, well, he left and got put into a gladiator case. But I think he left because he was tired of being seen as a monster. I think after that Scarlet Witch thing, I swear there was a scene where he like looked around at the crowd and he's like, oh.
Yeah, at the end before he got knocked out by Tony, yeah, exactly. I mean, look, they had a good arc with him. And look, I haven't got a problem with Professor Hulk, but this isn't Professor Hulk. This is Bruce Banner in Hulk's body.
Yeah.
They've done nothing, and any of the She-Hulk trailers or anything I've seen, there's nothing indicating that Hulk himself is still alive.
We should preface this, we haven't seen She-Hulk yet, we haven't seen the full Hulk arc, what he goes through in She-Hulk. Hopefully it changes. But if we're taking it from the start, what Hulk was, it was like this Jekyll and Hyde thing. Like Bruce Banner was scared of the Hulk sort of thing, and it was like he was hiding out. And I love the opening montage of the Hulk that kind of recaps his origin, and like he's like injured Betty, freaking Ross is bloodied up and like holding his arm out over like Dave's like obeys like unconscious body. It's a great scene. It's proper like fear, and it really works while Ross is hunting him down. And then the factory scene where it opens up and it's like just pure shadows and people just getting yanked away, getting taken out, and you don't see it.
God, yeah.
And then when you do see him, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, it was like when he's and he was scary. He was scary as a kid.
Yeah.
It was scary. That's what Hulk should be. And look, like we were saying in an earlier video, if you guys have seen, check out our Marvel matchups, right? That we've started doing. It's a little series on our show. But we're talking about the Incredible Hulk and how in Avengers, he was utilised very well in Avengers. They brought on Bruce Banner. They don't want the Hulk, but they brought Bruce Banner and Loki used it.
For the whole film, even when he's Bruce Banner, they're kind of on edge. Like the whole scene where they're arguing and like it kind of turns around and everyone's like, whoa. Bruce.
And they have the cage.
He's holding the thing.
Yeah, and they have a cage ready for him, which is like, you know, he's a threat. The Hulk is a freaking threat.
He's a wild card, like, you don't know if he's going to work.
And what he legit, it was because him a helicarrier was falling out of the sky because of what he did.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know, it's stuff like that. And then Age of Ultron was really cool as well. I mean, he was just a character in Age of Ultron. I wouldn't say he
was still being utilised for that monster aspect, so like people feared the Hulk.
Yeah.
And it was
a code green? Is it a code green?
Yeah. The like Ragnarok was like the thing where
he had a bit of personality. Ragnarok was the first time we saw Hulk and not Bruce Banner. Yeah. Right? Before that, it was very hard to kind of be like Hulk's his own character because he never spoke. But then, you know, we saw Hulk speaking, your Banner's friend, you know, whatever. And you know, wow, this character's, and then that's when you realise
it made you feel for him a bit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it did start moving into that more comedic area of like what Bruce Banner. And
but he was still pretty threatening though.
Yeah.
Like, and
he took down the wolf.
Yeah. Baylor.
I can't remember
what his name is. Fenrir? I don't know, that's so high, but never mind. Yeah, and he was pretty cool there. He fit into that Ragnarok role so well.
It was a good team.
You know, I was so excited to see, okay, how are they going to play this Hulk versus Banner thing? And they continue doing it in Infinity War.
That's what I don't like. They don't, like, in Infinity War, it's just like, oh, come on, buddy, come on. And he's like, no, that's kind of all you get.
Do you think he should have come out at the end of Infinity War? I think he could have.
Maybe.
I think it would have been the perfect, like, yeah, we're going to win. Same like, Ragnarok with Thor. Like, we're going to win. And they would have made it even worse.
Yeah.
Maybe they could have done something, and this
where like
a bit out
one
there.
of the personalities gets
disappeared. That would have been. That could have been cool. So cool.
And then like they come back together in Endgame, and you get a bit.
Yeah, and then there's Professor Hulk maybe.
Yeah.
That could have been something. Like
I just wanted, because Incredible Hulk is great, but what it kind of lacks is sort of the character progression of Bruce Banner a bit on like really getting into the nitty-gritty of that Jekyll and Hyde thing and how Bruce sees the Hulk. I would like some sort of astral projection thing where they actually have a conversation with each other.
That's the thing. You know how I also know Hulk's dead? Because when the Ancient One did that thing to Professor Hulk to get him, you know, it was only Bruce Banner that came out.
Yeah.
Right? That's how you know Hulk no longer exists in the MCU. And Professor Hulk...
Don't hit me like that again.
And Professor Hulk, right?
It's
legit just Hulk.
Bruce.
It's Bruce.
It's Bruce with the strength.
And I think that's really sad, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's really sad because I think we're establishing Hulk as a really cool character.
I think closing off, look into the future. I hope She-Hulk retcons it and there is a bit of Hulk there. I hope that he speaks about it.
They could so easily do it, like he hears Hulk in his head. Sometimes Hulk is the one who wakes up when he's sleeping.
Yeah.
And it's Hulk, or you know, the angrier he gets, the more hulky he gets, or something like that. Right? Where, you know, show us something, man. You've killed off a character and, you know, Hulk doesn't exist. That's been there since the start. He's an original Avenger.
Thanks for watching. We'll see what happens next time and peace.